All right, let's talk about a secret rule that, believe it or not, helps the entire modern world run smoothly. And the best part? We're gonna figure it all out by imagining we're organizing the world's most perfect toy box. Sounds fun, right? Let's get into it.
I mean, really think about that for a second. These warehouses are gigantic. We're talking bigger than football fields, and they're stuffed with literally millions of items. Everything from books to blenders. How on earth do they know where anything is? How do they decide where to put new stuff? It feels like it should be total chaos.
Okay, so to get our heads around this huge puzzle, we're gonna do the opposite. We're gonna shrink it way, way down. So for a little while, forget about the giant warehouses. Instead, I want you to picture that we are in charge of one single magical toy box. This is where it all starts.
So, here's the deal. In a real warehouse, they call a storage spot a bin. But for our story, just think of a bin as one of our special toy boxes. And every single one of these toy boxes has to follow a very specific rule.
Now here's the first bit of magic. The second you put, say, a green army man into an empty toy box, bam. That box is now the green army man box. That's its identity forever. It can't hold red Legos. It can't hold bouncy balls. It's locked in. Pretty simple, right?
Okay, so every one of our magical toy boxes has this one big, super important rule. Now, it has a kind of weird sounding name, addition to stock, but don't let that fool you. All it's really doing is asking one very, very simple question.
And this is the question. That's it. Let's go back to our Green Army Man box. It's got 10 little soldiers in it right now. So, if a brand new box of the exact same Green Army Men shows up, can we add them to the box that already has some? That's the one and only thing this big rule cares about. And you know what the best part is? There are only 3 possible answers for any toy box. That's it. It's not complicated at all. We can set the rule to be a yes, a no, or a maybe. Let's break down what each of those means.
First up, we've got the yes box. This one's super friendly, has a total open door policy. If this is the Green Army Man box, then yeah, of course, you can add more Green Army Men whenever you want. The more the merrier. Easy peasy.
Then you've got the no box. This one is really strict. It's a one and done deal. You put that first handful of army men in there and that's it. The door is locked to any newcomers. Even if you get more of the exact same toy, sorry, you have to go find a totally new empty toy box for them.
And last, but definitely not least, we have the most interesting one, the maybe box. With this box, there's no single answer. It just depends. And to find out whether you can add more toys, well, you have to go on a little adventure and check the master rule book.
So, how in the world do we solve the mystery of the maybe box? It's not nearly as complicated as it sounds, I promise. All we have to do is follow a super simple 3-step treasure map. Let's walk through it.
Okay, so this treasure hunt is super simple. First, you look at the special tag on the Green Army Man itself. Now that tag doesn't just say yes or no. Instead, it gives you a secret code, basically a page number. Then you just take that number, you grab the master rulebook, and you flip to that page. And right there, it'll have the final answer for that specific toy. Yep, add more, or nope, find a new box. It's actually a pretty genius way to have different rules for different kinds of toys.
All right, so we've had our fun with the toy box, but why does any of this actually matter? Well, now it's time to zoom all the way back out, from our one little toy box to those enormous real-world warehouses. You see, this one little rule is the absolute secret to making everything work. It keeps things tidy for sure, but it also prevents huge mistakes, like mixing up products that have different expiration dates. It makes counting everything super, super fast. And, maybe most importantly, it tells all the people, and even the robots, exactly where they're allowed to put things. It prevents total chaos. So now, let's translate our toy box story back into the real world. Our friendly yes box? The official name for that is addition to existing stock permitted. The strict no box? That's addition to stock not permitted. And our mysterious maybe box? The one where we had to check the rulebook? That's called product put away profile decides. See? You just learned all the official terms and you didn't even have to try. So here's the big takeaway. The next time you click a button to order something online, just remember this. The reason it gets to you so fast and so accurately is because of millions of little decisions, all governed by rules that are just as simple as deciding whether you can add another toy to a toy box. It's a tiny rule that has a truly gigantic impact. And that kind of leaves us with one last thing to think about. We just pulled back the curtain on one hidden rule book that helps organize our world. But it makes you wonder, right?
What other invisible systems and simple little rules are quietly working behind the scenes, shaping everything around us? What else is out there, just waiting for us to figure it out?